Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review over the Real Housewives of Atlanta. All right, so basically the episode starts off with Cynthia having a rehearsal dinner for her wedding. Her wedding is the next day. You could tell mama nerves are bad. You could just, it was written all over your face. You don't have to say a word, girl. Cynthia nerves were tore up. You know, Cynthia, girl, I'm not gonna lie. First of all, I was judging. When Cynthia walked through that door with those pizzas in her hand, I said, I know she ain't about to feed these people no pizza. Baby, Cynthia said, I don't care what y'all eat. Girl, y'all gonna get this pizza and y'all gonna go home. Girl, it's supposed to be a hurricane tomorrow. Girl, all this stuff is going on. But at the end of the day, like, as much as I felt bad for Cynthia because you could tell that she looked defeated. However, Cynthia, you are the one. Oh, and then on top of that, girl, Wendy wore her out. Girl, Wendy wore her out. Wendy Williams wore Cynthia out about having a wedding during a pandemic. Like, Cynthia, like I said, as much as I felt bad for her, because you could tell she really, really was going through it, you are the one who decided that you wanted this. You wanted this wedding, even though, girl, the world was halfway shut down. You wanted this. So now it's like, you have to kind of deal with, you know, her mother's dress wasn't even going to arrive until 6 days after the wedding, I believe. So it's like, things like, usually from what I understand, sometimes things just happen at weddings. But of course, with, again, the world being halfway shut down, it's like, girl, it just was a mess. But, you know, at the end of the day, it turned out fine. We'll get into Cynthia's wedding in a little bit. Eva is back. I don't care what none of y'all say. I know a lot of y'all girls was not feeling Eva for whatever reason last year. Like, I thought Eva was a great addition to the cast. Like, I really want her to come back next season. This look she had going on was the look that I wish she would have gave when she was on House. I mean, she was pregnant, so she couldn't do too much, I guess. But, you know, when Eva first came on Housewives, she was giving flip-flops, bell bottoms, and yarn in her hair. I thought Eva looked the fool. Bitch, where's you going? This is more of a, what is it? Hippie chic type of look, I guess. I like this. It was cute. Eva lost the baby weight. She got her girls up. I think she got breast implants. I don't know. Let me stop lying on people and telling people business that I don't know if it's true or not. I think she got breast implants. I think. But she got her girls out, tight dress on. Eva is bad. They're outside talking about basically what happened at the party. We're not about to go through that party again, the bachelorette party, but Eva made a good point. Like, when do we start basically say what we gonna talk about and what we not gonna talk about? Because, girl, the girls done lied on me plenty of times. Girl, Quiet just kept, and when she said that, the first thing that popped in my mind was Shamia. Remember when Shamia asked Eva, was Missy Elliott eating her box out? Hello? Pretty much. Was she involved with Missy Elliott? That ain't had nothing to do with nothing, but Shamia wanted to know. So I said, I think it's so funny that now everybody wants to take this road of it ain't nobody business who screwing who, when in reality, girl, can I say something real fast, y'all? And then we're going to go on with the show. Y'all know, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to be done. Well, I'm not going to be done, but I'm going to be done with what I have to say. I understand that at the end of the day, it's nobody's business who is in your bed or in your back seat or in the woods. You know, some of y'all girls can do it, get it in anywhere. But it ain't nobody's business who you screwing and who you throwing your legs up to or who you letting hop inside of you and do all types of, you know, good stuff. But if you are on reality TV, and I have been saying this from the get-go, if you are on reality TV, your business is our business. Yes, it is my business who you fucking. It is my business what you doing. You know why? Because you're on reality TV. It would be different if you were moving through life as a private citizen, don't want your business out, you don't do that. What I'm doing ain't none of your concern. But when you get in front of a camera that's supposed to capture your life, you then can't turn around and try and pull the we all grown. You shouldn't be in nobody's bedroom. Yeah, I'm going to be in your bedroom because you on TV doing it. And this is for Kenya, Kandi, Cynthia, Bad Girls Club, VH1, Bravo's. It don't matter. Now, I get it that you don't want your business out there. So you're going to try to protect as much as you can and hold on to as much of your business as you can. However, if you sign up for reality TV, you have to kind of just come to the realization that, girl, once I get on this TV screen, it's a possibility that my business will be in the street. I'm going to try my hardest to make sure that it don't get out in the street. But once it does, it is fair game. And that's just what it is. But anyways, girl, so Kandi, you know what? You know the diva. She do not see it for Kandi. Sugar Mama Burris. But shout out to Erica. But anyways, so Kandi, and I caught on to this a few years ago. Kandi really is like low key the messiest one. But the thing is, people give Kandi a pass for whatever reason. But Kandi, like for example, Kandi be spilling tea, but she'll swear up and down she not spilling tea. What did she say? You never saw what happened on the coffee table. You the main one talking about this is a girl's trip and what stays in a dungeon, what happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon. But you really throwing shit out there to see who know what. You being messy. And that's fine. I'm all down for the mess. But stop acting like you ain't being messy. Just like Kenya said, yeah, I told it. I said it. And you know why? Because if it was me, them bitches would have threw a parade. And as much as y'all might not want to admit it, it's too many people out there that don't like Kenya. And I will call you a lie to your face that if Kenya fucked a stripper at a party, y'all know y'all will have a field day. Y'all know y'all will drag Kenya. So just like Kenya said, I'm repaying a favor. I'm returning a favor. And that's just the end of that. So anyways, the Bad Girls Club. They get together and they're having a no judgment party. They bring up the Kenya. I remember seeing this on Kenya's thing on her page. Kenya had like hashtag it wasn't me. Once it got out that something happened at the engagement party, I guess the girl started making sure that the people knew that, girl, it wasn't me. So Kenya put hashtag it wasn't me. Marlo put hashtag it wasn't me. Now, I could see how people could be like, girl, what? Like, y'all, what? Because at the time, we didn't know that they had got back cool, right? So I could see how the other girls could probably be like, hold up, girl. You put hashtag it wasn't me. You put hashtag it wasn't me. Oh, y'all cool like that to me? Because maybe it was a coincidence. Because just like Shamia and Porsha, they had the same hashtag too. I think girls just want to have fun. And that was like the theme. Not the theme, but those were some of the hashtags that Shamia had placed around the party or whatever she threw that night. Marlo does let it be known right to Porsha face that Porsha is not going to regulate who I'm friends with. Hello? Porsha. I really be trying to get Porsha a pass. Oh. For some of the girls who ain't know, y'all know the girl, y'all know I made y'all know a nigga made media takeout. Hello? Girl, don't get mad at me. All I do is report the news, girl. All I did was show the people that on the after show, it looked like Porsha allegedly admitted to Tanya eating her box out. And Shamil tried to be Captain Save-A-Ho and save the day and try to clean it up. But Porsha had already told her. So that's one thing about Porsha Williams. Porsha gonna tell her business. Maybe Porsha need to stop drinking before she get on goddamn TV. She did that at, remember when Kenya threw the engagement party for Cynthia and Mike? And she sat at that goddamn table and said that being a vegan makes sex better. And Kandi called it and said, hold up, girl. Who you having sex with? And then Porsha tried to walk it back. Hello? Let me see you walk. She tried to walk it and gonna say, oh no, girl, I mean like when, I was, when you please, cause I pleased myself. So anyways, child, I made media takeout. Shout out to all of y'all, because girl, quality is kept, girl. If it really wasn't for y'all, girl, nobody would be paying attention to my videos. Because the truth of the matter is, if I had 1 subscriber, girl, I wouldn't have made that blog. But anyway, so shout out to y'all, because y'all the real motherfucking MVP. Hello? Anyway, so Porsha. Porsha makes a comment that says that she thinks that Kenya decided to make up with Marlo so Marlo can do her dirty work. Y'all really think Kenya needs somebody to do her dirty work? No, sweetie. You got this whole situation confused with Phaedra. Remember Phaedra had you do her dirty work when you were around town talking about Todd and Kandi was going. And you don't remember that? You don't remember that, Porsha? So if anybody uses anybody, it's Phaedra. Remember when as soon as you became cool with Nene, you threw Kenya under the bus? So if anybody gets used, it's Porsha Williams. We've seen it multiple times. Anyways, so talking about somebody's gullible. I say, no, this ain't the motherfucking pot calling the kettle black. I know it's not. Anyways, so Toya arrives. She changes clothes in front of the girls. The girls like, don't be changing clothes. Girl, I said these bitches is really cutting up like they wasn't licking each other pussy the other night. Anyways, girl, let me keep on going. So Marlo, bitch, probably out of all them bitches, Marlo probably got the best body. Marlo got some nice ass titties. I mean, she ain't got no kids, so I mean, I guess that's part of the reason. Marlo got some nice. She took her shirt off. I guess one of the things was to take her shirt off and run around a room 5 times or something like that. Marlo got some nice titties. Latoya. I have to admit, I have to agree with the other girls. Especially Porsha. I know, right? I'm agreeing with Porsha. Girl, it must be a cold day in hell. Latoya is, y'all already know, Latoya is like one of my least favorites. I could probably deal with Porsha before I deal with Latoya. Girl, I don't know. But Latoya is like my least favorite. Like, yeah. Porsha get on my nerves. I don't think I like Latoya. I don't know. Latoya does a lot. Like, she really does a lot. Like, and I don't want to be one of those people because it is kind of immature where you have to pick a side. But sometimes I don't want to be, like, I feel like sometimes you ain't got to be no neutral Nancy like Kenya told Cynthia. Like, I don't know what Latoya is doing. Like, at one point it's like, I don't know. I'm so confused by Latoya and what she's doing. Like, I really, really am. Like, when she does things or says things, I'm sitting looking at the screen like, what is this bitch doing? She like all over the place. So, Porsha basically thinks that Latoya is trying to push this lie for Kenya. Because at this point, listen, Kenya let it be known. She already said this. I forgot what she said it. Oh, on Kandi Speak On It. And she also said it in this episode that the girls were talking, somebody was talking about suing Kenya. But again, these heifers don't know that it was a camera outside. So it's kind of like, girl, you gonna sue for what? You gonna sue? I don't even talk about that. So Latoya says she wants to change the subject. Drew says no. You said that I was being inappropriate with Bolo. Can I ask y'all an honest question? I know that a lot of y'all like Drew. Drew's one of my least favorites too. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. But I know a lot of y'all like Drew, but do y'all think it is appropriate for someone in a relationship? And I think what makes it even worse is because Bolo is Bolo. Bolo fine as fuck. And they say he got a big ass donkey dick, so that make it even worse, right? So do you think it is appropriate for someone in a relationship to be bent over while a big dick stripper nigga is throwing a dick all on probably the outside of your wife clothes or husband, girl, whoever? Like, do you think that's appropriate or do you think it's inappropriate? I'm gonna leave it at that. Drew says that this is the thing, right? Let me just say this. At the end of the day, Drew is the one who opened up that door about what vows did you take. The same vows your nigga took when his ass jumped out the window and disappeared for 3 days. Them the vows that I took, bitch. So it's like, Drew, you walking around here, you question Latoya's relationship or her marriage. You question Kenya's relationship or marriage, when the truth of the matter is your relationship is at the bottom of the sea with the Titanic, girl. Like, that's why I say Drew is so tired, late, delayed, and delusional. Because it's like, girl, you cannot, like, Drew is one of those type of people, and people who like Drew, y'all try to act like what I'm seeing on TV is not what I'm seeing. Like, how do you think I fucking know that the nigga, that she didn't even know that nigga was gone? She was in the kitchen fixing this man a plate, thinking he was in the other room. And this nigga had snuck out of the house for 3 days. Now, I think he got in contact with her throughout the day, like one of the days when he was gone. I think they said that. But the simple fact that she thought that this man was in the room and he had just snuck out the house, basically. And then you have the nerve to sit here and try to act like everybody else's relationship is a mess, or the reason why Kenya is going through what she's going through is because of this X, Y, and Z. One thing I would say about Latoya is Latoya has been transparent about what's going on with her. Latoya let it be known, bitch, I'm going to do what I want to do. Yes, I am married. I am separated. And I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. You and your husband, on the other hand, my marriage is perfect. My weave, what she said, my hairline is perfect. Drew, stop telling people you got a hairline. The only bitch that should brag about having a hairline is Porsha. You know, I can't give Porsha too much, but one thing when it comes to Porsha and her hair and the way she look, the bitch gonna always be together. Kenya can brag about a hairline. You, Drew. Anyways, when she talking now, I'm not gonna lie. When Drew called that girl Latoya forever, Latoya never, never, ever. Oh, child. Anyways, child. So, B. Scott, who leaked the story? The story was already out. I feel like my nose is dirty. Hold up, y'all. Ooh. I'm not stopping this video. Ugh, sorry. Anyway, so, B. Scott, the story was already out. So B. Scott really, even if Kenya got in contact with B. Scott and was like, yeah, child, this is what happened, or yeah, child, it's true, Page 6 had already reported the story. But Kenya also didn't keep it, she let it be known, like, bitch, maybe you could say I leaked it if it was B. Scott or TMZ, but I really don't fuck with Page 6 like that. So Latoya says, she's saying that I ate you, and she said that I ate you out. Well, Porsha pretty much confirmed that you did eat her out, allegedly, on the after show. So, I mean, girl. And that her husband, she's going through a lot and her husband wants alimony. Bitch. When she said that, I looked at my TV, I said, this bitch. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. If I was Porsha, and I know, like, if I was Porsha, and I got this new information on this bitch who I don't like, baby, I will be waiting in the motherfucking cup to drag her and your broke ass nigga, asking you for money. What type of nigga you married, bitch? A nigga who literally don't give a fuck about his daughter but want to turn around and send you some papers asking you for alimony, bitch? Girl, I will working you out as much as I could with that little bit of information if I was Porsha. Toya, stop telling your homegirl business to her fucking enemy. Like, girl, and Porsha said it, girl, this bitch just gave me the ammo. And it's the truth. Like, the truth is, you just dropped a nugget in Porsha's lap. And if she was smart, bitch, she'll use it. I would. But the thing is, this is the thing. See, this is a problem when half of these bitches on the show married to fuck niggas. You really can't say shit about nobody else's relationship. Drew do it because Drew is delusional. But the truth of the matter is, and we're going to get into the relationship part in a little bit, they really can't talk about nobody's man. Because at the end of the day, Dennis, as we saw, is a fuck nigga. Ralph is one and Mark is one. They all pretty much cousins, probably brothers. Anyways, so Drew says, basically, she tries to stand up for Kenya. You need to be careful about what you say about your friend's business. Girl, thank you for standing up for Kenya, but bitch, it's too late. Because Kenya coming for your ass at that reunion. Hello? And this is the reason why, another thing, this is the reason why Kenya does not want to open up to Drew. And I wouldn't either, because at the end of the day, everybody has noticed that every time Drew gets in her confessional, she takes a dig at Kenya's marriage. So why would I tell you my fucking business when you already taking a dig at what you think you know in the goddamn confessional? Like, no, girl. Porsha tells Latoya, you could never come to church with me. You'll be up there giving your testimony. You've been told all my goddamn business. Latoya, that's what Latoya is confusing, girl. Latoya is confusing, child. So 10/10/20, the wedding. The wedding is here. The Bravo crew could not film because of COVID. So the footage that we saw was footage, I think, from cell phones. And I guess if someone had, I guess they tried to make the best out of it, but it wasn't footage from the Bravo camera crew. But I will say for that not to have been, footage that was from the Bravo people, the footage actually looked really, really good. Porsha. Girl, I'm not gonna lie, bitch. That Porsha was sickening, bitch. Girl. Bitch, Porsha was sickening at that wedding, bitch. That's one thing I say. I mean, it's shallow and it's vain. I can't give enough Porsha nothing else. But when it comes to that bitch keeping herself together and that bitch being dressed, bitch, Porsha gonna be dressed. That bitch was sickening at that motherfucking. I said, this bitch, goddamn. But yes, it's a but. I was talking to my biological sister, and my biological sister said even though Porsha was bad, she thought it was tacky because everybody knows that when you go to a wedding, you're not supposed to outdo the bride. The attention is supposed to be on the bride. It's a reason why Marlo wore a jumpsuit, just a plain jumpsuit, because again, people know that it's like an unwritten rule that when you go to someone's wedding, you don't come up there with a fucking dress with a goddamn train flowing behind you. No. So that's what my biological sister said. But I 100% understand that Porsha was bad, but come on, girl. But anyways, so Drew lost her voice. She said she don't know what happened. Drew, what you mean you don't know what happened? This is the thing about Drew that I don't understand. Drew been walking around here doing throat exercises and all that shit at dinner. You would think that because Drew is supposed to be this singer, that she would have known the night before the wedding, maybe I shouldn't drink. Maybe I shouldn't go party because I need to rest my voice. You was doing all this 3-4 days ago, but now it's time to go 6 days ago. But now it's time for the actual wedding and you done lost your voice. Because the night before you wanted to twerk and drink and do all that. Anyway, so Cynthia's dress. I remember when I first saw Cynthia's dress, pictures online, I thought that dress was horrible. I thought that her dress, I thought her hair aged her. But then I thought about it, and I was like, Cynthia is a 50-something-year-old woman. It's okay for Cynthia to look her age. Because at the end of the day, Cynthia looks damn good. Hello? It ain't a bitch alive that can honestly say that Cynthia looks bad. So even if Cynthia does look her age on her wedding day, what's wrong with looking your age? Now, the dress. When I saw the dress tonight on the TV screen, I thought the dress was very, very nice. I thought Mike looked nice. The bridesmaids, they look okay. That's the thing. You see, that's another prime example. Like, it's a reason why Cynthia threw them bitches on a plain white halter top dress and a tube top dress. Because, bitch, you're not finna be up here outdoing me, bitch. Hello? So, Eva. I saw a lot of people pissed off at Eva's hair. I absolutely loved Eva's hair. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw the picture, I said, what the fuck this bitch done got done to her head? That's the first thing I said. But then I looked and I was like, this shit is actually kind of fly. I think people need to realize that Cynthia is not the traditional bride. Even if you go back to Cynthia's first wedding, her very first wedding ever, hello, her dress was silver. This wedding dress was completely different. Even when you look at Cynthia's style, Cynthia has worn every hairstyle that you could probably think of on this show. Every wig you can think of. So when Eva came out and Eva made a statement that Cynthia actually loved her hair, I believed her, because when I think about Cynthia and Cynthia's style I think when she saw Eva's hair, I thought she actually was like, oh my God, bitch, that's so fly. I loved it. Noelle, when they did a shot of Noelle, I thought Noelle was pregnant. Then I forgot that she eat box too. So I was like, okay, she not pregnant. Maybe it's a Chipotle. Bitch, y'all heard that messy ass punk. Y'all heard that messy ass queen at the party talking to Eva, talking about he heard somebody was carpet munching. I said, God, this bitch is messy. Anyways, girl, so the girl they caught that hot mic caught them, girl. So anyways, Porsha and Dennis. The other day online, I put, this is the nigga that had this girl in therapy. And y'all swear up and down that Kenya and Porsha's relationship is different. And more than a few people under that post, under that comment, tried to act like Dennis was the best thing next to Barack Obama and Prince Harry and Papoose and Russell Wilson. I understand that Porsha is y'all fave, hello? Just like I like Kenya. But I can also be truthful and say that when it comes to Kenya's and Porsha's relationship, their relationships are, girl, so goddamn close to identical, it is ridiculous. Both of these bitches met a man, rushed into a relationship. Someone in the comment section tried to tell me that Porsha did not know, it wasn't directed at me, it was a comment directed to somebody else. Somebody in the comment section tried to say that Porsha did not rush into her relationship. I don't know how true this is. This is what the person said. Porsha did not rush into her relationship with Dennis and have a baby. She said PJ was born in March 2019. Porsha and Dennis got together in 2018, so she didn't rush nothing. It take 9 months for a baby to get here. Bitch, if it take 9 months for a baby to get here, and PJ was born in March 2019, and Porsha got with Dennis in 2018, you don't think that's fucking rushing? Y'all will come up with every reason or excuse in the book to make it seem as though Porsha ain't in the same boat. While I'm doing this, y'all will come up with every excuse in the book to make it seem as though Porsha is not in the same boat as these other bitches, and she is. Mark ain't shit. Kenya look dumb over Mark. Dennis ain't shit. And Porsha done look dumb over Dennis. They both met a man, hopped into a relationship, got pregnant, had a baby. The niggas wore them the fuck out. And now they about to be single mamas. The only difference is Kenya rushed and got married and then got pregnant, and Porsha didn't. Somebody tried to tell me that at least Dennis went to therapy with Porsha. That's how you know that he cares about Porsha. I said, bitch, Porsha was in therapy because of Dennis. Girl. Hello? Y'all will turn backflips and do cartwheels and again try to make it seem as though Porsha, like at the end of the day, this is what it comes down to. I think Dennis ain't shit. Even at this goddamn dinner, he tried to play these games of, basically this is what it comes down to. Dennis been fucking around on Porsha. Porsha fucked Bolo, allegedly. The blog started talking about it. Dennis got mad because Porsha did the same thing Dennis did, which was go fuck somebody else. The only difference is supposedly Porsha was single and Dennis fucked somebody while Porsha was pregnant, and he also said the postpartum depression made me go out and cheat, which means he also cheated after she had the baby, right? Y'all keeping up? Because I know sometimes some of y'all act like y'all listen slow. But so Dennis is mad that Porsha is now in the blogs for supposedly fucking fucking Bolo, because look, I really don't think that they was. I really think that y'all keep saying Porsha was at the end of the day. You know what? It don't even matter. It don't even matter, because at the end of the goddamn day, Dennis is trifling as fuck. And even if Porsha did go fuck Bolo and they was together, even though I think they were together, even if Porsha went and fucked Bolo, it don't matter because Dennis been throwing his dick around Atlanta for how long? So it really don't matter. He tells her, you talking about things that's not important to our relationship. You have good times and bad. That's the line that these niggas feed y'all with. You have good times and bad times in relationship. Yeah, you do have good times and bad times in relationships, but the bad times in a relationship should not be you out there fucking bitches. He tells her, I don't know what you're afraid of. I know what she's afraid of, Dennis. She afraid of catching HIV. She afraid of catching STDs and STIs. She afraid of waking up one morning and her pussy is bumped up and lumped up and leaking because your ass done brought something home to her. That's what she's afraid of. Hello? Like, the way Dennis sat at that table, it was gaslighting Porsha. I did not like it. As much as Porsha gets on my nerve, I have been saying this for years. I don't like nobody to go through shit with no fuck nigga. But the first thing I think that a lot of y'all fans of Porsha need to do is realize that Dennis ain't shit and stop trying to sell Dennis like he Barack Obama just because, oh, well, he's a good father. Is he a good father? Oh, he went to therapy with Porsha. He put the bitch there. He should have went with her. Like, I don't remember why we broke up. The first time, the second, or the third time, I can't. Well, I know the first time, and he's sitting at the table, looking like a fucking big ass slouch, just sitting there, eating, like a fucking 12-year-old. I said, these are niggas who y'all be wanting to make. A motherfucker who can't even sit at a goddamn dinner table. Porsha come in with her motherfucking fur coat on and her goddamn dress. This nigga dressed in all black, I guess because he knew it was a goddamn funeral for their relationship. And this nigga sitting over the goddamn thing just eating. Nigga, sit your ass up. Oh, big lazy motherfucker. Damn. Anyways, child. So Porsha and Dennis, I guess this is their way of finally calling it quits. Y'all saw when Porsha ordered the Brussels sprouts and short ribs. I guess she's not no vegan no more. That's all I got. I just think it's ridiculous that a lot of people really think that it's a difference between Porsha and Kenya's relationship when it's really not. It really isn't. They really, like, low-key it's like they was racing. Who can get pregnant? Who can get a man first? Who can get pregnant first? Who can have a baby first? Girl, who like, girl, like I had to tell somebody, y'all bitches not gonna like y'all not gonna try to sell that Porsha, that Dennis is this upstanding guy and it's just his wonderful father, and because he's supposed to be a multi-millionaire, that fucking means something. Bitch, Jeff Bezos is the richest man in the world, and that motherfucker, he wasn't shit either. I mean, but girl, Jeff Bezos is Jeff Bezos. That's a whole nother goddamn story.